XRP to $4,813. Yes, XRP right now is at $2.22, but it could literally reach $4,813 by 2030. Tap the like button, join us, subscribe. Yes, let's get 1,000 likes on this huge $4,000 XRP price prediction. Yes, $4,813 per XRP by 2030. That is what we're going to take a look into right now. So this video is very important. Show your support, tap the like button, and let's get into it. Because according to this XRP valuation model right here, and this model is very important because this is modeled after the Susan Athey and Robert Mitchik XRP valuation model. Now, who is Robert Mitchik and why is he important to XRP? Robert Mitchik is literally the head of cryptocurrency at BlackRock right now. As you can tell, head of DLT and digital assets, and he worked at Ripple as well. So this valuation model is based off of someone very important. Okay, this is not just some random person. Robert Mitchik is literally the head of crypto at BlackRock. So this valuation model is pretty important. So that's why I'm spending time on this, and that's why I'm making a whole video about this. He literally co-authored this paper right here, and as you can tell, this is Robert Mitchik, and they mention XRP so many times in this report. 86 times they mentioned XRP, and also they made a whole XRP price prediction calculator right here. How much is your XRP worth? This calculator is based off of this Robert Mitchik, Susan Athey model. So this is very important, and it literally predicts XRP to $4,813. We're going to take a look at this valuation model, this Susan Athey, Robert Mitchik model, because it literally predicts by 2030 XRP's price to reach $4,813, everyone. So in the next 4.5 years, XRP could literally over 2,000x. This model was built in 2018, but it's still very important because it has a price prediction for 2030. So in 4.5 years, a lot can change because we're still in 2025. We still have half of this year, then 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. So we still have a long time to go for us to reach $4,813. So this price prediction valuation model was created in 2018, but it predicts the price of XRP in 2030, and it predicts XRP to capture 10% of the global transactions. All will be running using the XRP ledger. And now let's take a look at the XRP price prediction, because this is where things get very interesting. Now, this model goes off of something called the virtuous cycle flywheel. So this basically means as XRP's adoption increases for payments and digital asset transactions, the XRP's price will also increase. And that's what we're seeing right now. The step number one. Step number two is for the price increase to drive up demand to store value, reducing available supply for transactions. That's also what we're seeing right now. We have made so many videos about the supply shock of XRP on exchanges right now, how literally the number of XRP on exchanges is going down. So we are seeing a supply shock right now on exchanges, and step number two is underway as well. Step number three. This is what we're waiting for very soon, is new use cases to emerge. Jevons paradox driving a vertical and a horizontal adoption growth. So this is also what we're seeing right now, kind of, and we're going to see way more of it in the next few years as XRP and Ripple replaces SWIFT and other payment networks, and CBDCs go online, and many other use cases come. This is what we're going to see very soon. Step number three is coming very soon. Step number four is competing forces of increasing adoption and store value demand lead to exponential price increase. So obviously we're still waiting for that. Step number four, we haven't seen that yet, because that means that XRP will be at thousands of dollars. So right now, I would say we're at like step number two, kind of. Between number one and two, and number three is coming in the next few years. So that's where we're at. We're still in the very early stages. And now the XRP value calculation. So why can XRP reach $4,813? Well, because let's say by 2030, we will have an average daily transaction value of about $700 billion per day. And today, XRP is doing about, the volume is at 2 billion. So between now and 2030, we have to go from $2 billion volume to 700 billion. Store value demand 530 trillion. That is how much will be stored on the XRP ledger between now and 2030, according to this model. XRP circulating supply right now is about 56 billion, but it's going to be more by 2030. So this number is going to change, assuming a 10% discount rate and a 2030 time limits. XRP will reach $4,813 according to this model right here. This model does have a few drawbacks. It does not account for the impact of a supply shock, and that also is like a wild card supply shock. It's like we don't really know how that's going to affect the price of XRP. But this also does not address for how CBDC adoptions would impact transaction volume. So again, we touched on that a little bit. That is a huge use case, CBDCs. The last drawback is that this model is not able to account for new use cases that will emerge after adoption. So there are stuff that we don't even know about yet that will come out in the next few years. And XRP could actually reach way more than this. According to this model, it could reach 10,000, 15, 13, 16,000 and way more, or it could be less as well. So XRP could be at $900, $1,000, but still that's very good. Let's say we reach $1,000 by 2030, that's still like a 500x from today's prices. So what do you think of this valuation model? Leave a comment down below. I want to hear from you, because me personally, I think the XRP can reach thousands of dollars by 2030, but a lot of stuff has to go right. So do you agree with this valuation model? Do you not? Do you disagree? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. And I bought $1,000 worth of this cryptocurrency, RealFi, because RealFi is the top real estate project right now built on the XRP ledger, where you can buy and sell real estate all over the world, powered by XRP. Everything is powered by XRP and the real token. This cryptocurrency right here is at 2 cents, and I bought it a few weeks ago because RealFi is burning a lot of their token supply. Yes, a massive supply shock for the real token could come very soon. Just a few days ago, RealFi burned about 15 million tokens right here, as you can tell, 14.99 million, and they have another burn coming up next month. Yes, every month they're burning millions of tokens. RealFi, definitely do your own research into this project. I will leave links to it down below. But RealFi is where real estate meets blockchain. The XRP ledger, the roadmap is coming up very soon, and they have a lot of big exchange listings potentially also coming up on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and way more. All of the links to RealFi will be down below. That is why this XRP valuation model is huge, everyone. If you hold XRP, destroy the like button, tap the like button real quick, share this video, join us, subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, Crypto AI.